Hello, everybody. My name is Bennett, and I'm fine in every conceivable meaning of the word. Make of that what you will. And I have, via Keymailer, been invited to the Monkey Do playtest, and I thought, why not? I never heard of it, and who knows? They allowed content creation for this one, so I figured I might as well show it off. And if it's good, you'll know to look out for it, and if it's awful, you'll know to avoid it. So everybody wins either way, right? Except for the developer if it's bad, I guess. Only one checkpoint can be active at a time. All right. Continue? Yes, okay. So this is a playtest. Keep that in mind. This game is not finished yet. Welcome to Monkey Do. Thank you for participating in our playtest demo. Early build, not fully implemented. You may encounter bugs. Avoid detection from robot keepers as you explore the zoo. Climb about, sneak in grass, use Mac's trusty wrench, and speak to animals to gain their help. Just remember, the zoo owners will stop at nothing to prevent Mac's escape, so be careful and have fun. Okay, well, there's a lot of controls. Throwing items, selecting items, sneaking, rolling. Okay. I like Beyond Good and Evil, and maybe this is the closest thing to Beyond Good and Evil 2 we're gonna get. Who knows? The vibes are pretty good. Right off the bat. Alright. Okay, well, got it. Coconuts, and I can... Okay. Sneak in grass to stay hidden. Press Y to sneak. Oh. Alright, so it's a stealth game. I mean, I gathered from the tutorial, but... Well, this is the tutorial from the text in the beginning. Oh, can I turn the guy off? Ooh. Alright. Well, so far so good. Hang on, I gotta see if there are settings. I might have to turn the quality down a little bit. Okay. Did it work? Oh goodness. What? Hang on. Yes, now. All right, the world ended for a second there. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a 5080 or whatever. I have a 4060, and that'll have to do. That'll have to do, monkey. But ooh, camera. Well, I mean, Donkey Kong Bonanza didn't get the camera 100% right, and this is a playtest, so it's fine that it's not perfect yet. But the movement feels really good. I really like it. The animations are quite nice. That weird little roll cancel. Normally you cancel things by rolling. You don't usually cancel the roll animation. I think that might... No, that's a coconut box for my coconut gun. Ah! No! Alright, okay, well, you don't get sent back too terribly far. Was there any point in me climbing down? Is there fall damage? Okay, the acceleration was a little bit faster than I expected. Does that mean I can... Yeah, so you speed up horizontally a lot more quickly than I thought you would. And the box with the coconuts is gone now. Okay, I don't know if that's intentional. Because I broke it just as I got caught. Whoa! Like, so far the bones of this game seem solid. Obviously, again, not finished yet. And it's always wise to get feedback on your game as early as possible. Well, not as early as possible, but, you know, at some point early in development. Oh, is this some kind of secret up here? Oh! Yeah, the camera... I mean, camera and 3D platformers have always struggled. have... Yeah, exactly, that's what I meant. Camera have always struggled. Alright. Ooh. Okay, so the the fact that you accelerate horizontally as you fall is kind of weird. I don't think that's intentional. Like if there was some kind of animation to show him like maybe diving, like if you want Mac to accelerate horizontally while falling. Like some kind of indicator that he's doing it on purpose. Or maybe it's just a bug with the physics, who knows. Alright, I can... Give me them coconuts. Fortunately, I do not remember all of the controls. Well, 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 looky what we have here. What the? You can talk? I am a dispenser. Of course I can talk. What is your name? Mac, what do you dispense, Spencer? Spencer, I like that. Oh, that's cute. I provide a wide variety of items and upgrades, only I have been locked up tight and closed for business. Maybe I can get you open. Not with a broken wrench of yours, I'm afraid. A heel jaw wrench could do the trick. Yeah, or a Barranco D53. Am I right? Am I right, gamers? And we might just be in luck. A toolbox is on the far side of the enclosure from when humans worked the zoo. Got it. I bring a wrench back and unlock you. Then we'll talk. Precisely. Just be careful. Robot netters are running maintenance. Okay. There was also... Yeah, okay. Introducing the world's shortest taunt. Ooh. I mean, obviously the performance isn't final, so it's fine. Okay, so I need the upgraded wrench, or the new wrench for that. Can I No, I cannot bounce off the parasol. I kind of like the music. Very fitting. We're like a derelict tourist rest area in a zoo. Ah! Let's see how stupid they are. Quite stupid. Wonderful. I need to get across. I probably can't here with the toxic sludge. Whoa! Oh! He actually tried to cut me off. I didn't expect him to be so smart. Oof, okay. Yeah, the performance hitches are a little distracting, but again, not final. Wait, there's a balloon. There's a balloon up there. That's definitely a collectible of some kind. Can I climb up the tree? Yes. Okay, but like, how do I... Okay, with LT... Do I throw a coconut in there? Can I hit him with it? Okay, no, that attracts him directly to me. Got it. Alright, let's see what that does. It drops a box. Alright. Do I get the box? Well, I need scrap, so... Okay, you go over there. Oh no, he heard me right away. Okay. Oh wait, there's another scrap box. And now I will go up here. Alright. It really makes you feel like a monkey. The way you avoid capture. by climbing around and stuff. I like that you don't immediately lose upon being detected. Maybe they'll introduce the laser security bots from the Slaughterhouse District later. Is that when they first appear? I'm a fake Beyond Good and Evil fan. Alright. Okay, and I'll be able to extend the bridge with the new wrench. We're gonna get a little da-da-da-da. Sesame sauce. I should probably not forget to mute my goddamn phone. Alright, I am very professional. Let's do that. Well, I definitely want to get back to Spencer. I'm always trying to remember characters' names. That increases my investment in the situation. Oh, there are people here. And they are very funny looking. That's interesting. Wait, how did you guys get in here? Wait. Maybe I'm free in a small world and you're trapped in a giant cage. I love Nicht Lustig. Nicht Lustig is so good. Alright, now let's crack them open. How does one do that? Wait, hang on, I almost... Now, there we go. The hitbox might need to be a little bit... Oh, he's a shady Spencer. You may have noticed zookeepers have a similar red bolt on their backs. Loosen them and they bust apart. This is Beyond Good and Evil. Anywho, as I said, I can provide all sorts of goodies at a cost. This is such a gormless face. Crap. You mean scrap? That is what I said. Bring scrap to any Spencer in the zoo to purchase items. I actually need a way out of the habitat. Can you help? I can get you items, Mac. Not two places, sorry. That's maybe not... I mean, I'm not a native speaker either, but... Perhaps the sensation of the savannah can help you. The what? The hippo! There's a hippo! And it's vaguely reddish, the best kind of hippo. I'm sure she would be delighted to meet you. In the meantime, have a look at my current stock. Just do not ask where I get my products. Is that... Oh, I can buy coconuts. So that's it. That's all you can buy right now. I want to save them for something else, like toilet paper or a watch. Okay. Whoa! Oh, there's full damage. Or did I land in a bad place? Whoa, okay. Hi, sensation. Why, hello there, who might you be? Mac, I hear you're the sensation of the savannah. Obviously this isn't final, but like really don't make your character stop animating the second the text box is done scrolling. Especially since the hippo does it way better. Okay, that's just my stage name, sweetie pie. Name's Lily. How can I help you today? Looking for a way out of here, you know of one? I do. I suppose I could take you there if you can clean these ponds for us hippos first. Alright, and how do I do that? The machine by the large pipe could use a new filter. Getting up to it won't be easy, but I'm sure you'll find a way. I'll get the other hippos to help you cross the water. Y'all be careful now. Is y'all not plural you? From my limited interactions with American Hicks, y'all is plural, right? But I don't know. What do I know? I'm just someone who should know this kind of thing. Eat dirt. Oh, and you get scrap. The game incentivizes killing guards. I don't know how I feel about that in a stealth game. Okay, sure, they're just robots, so it's not as extreme. Hi, Hippo. I love hippos. You know, I always loved hippos, and I debated whether I should explain why. While my mom was in the hospital a day before I was born, some person, and I never really found out who, it was just running around the hospital throwing plushies at people who were about to give birth. So my mom got me well, she didn't get it for me, she was gifted it for me, a rat hippo plushie. And I still have it. It's on my shelf over there, and I love that thing. It's so cute. And now I forgot where I was going with this. I completely forgot. Anyway, I don't know how I feel about destroying guards in a stealth game. Like, obviously, I'm okay with it, you being able to. But I don't think you should really be rewarded much for it. I guess I wasn't really rewarded that much. I'll try it on this guy. Oh, no. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Why is a weird button for sneaking? Maybe it's just because I have Beyond Good and Evil on my brain 24/7, but I think I'd almost prefer it if it was like a... Oh, no, 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 no. It was like a shoulder button or a hold rather than a toggle. But I'm sure they'll think of that. They'll think of, whoa! Control customization. Alright, I wanted to find out how much scrap you get for killing a... Oh, how are you so good at this? Alright, okay, 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 okay. Oh, I fled too far. Alright, I have 169 right now. You get 10. 10 is not nothing. And granted, right now you can only spend the scrap on coconuts, which doesn't really seem worth it, because the level appears to be designed to be beatable without. Oh, you have to hold down the button? Oh, okay. Presenting the Arger. Okay. Alright, do you have a... Ooh, goodness. Oh, okay, I just have to make you hit this? Oh, there's your weak point. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the walking animation. Okay, sir, could you do me a favor and end my life? Sir? Mr. Charger? Hit me! For crying out loud, just kill the monkey! Regular Jane Goodall over here. Just kill the monkey, it's not that hard. Okay, 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 okay. Can I return to... Yeah, I'm gonna have to edit this one with an epilepsy warning. Okay, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna quit the main menu and then get back into the game. Again, it's a playtest. Any little things like that will no doubt get ironed out, provided they have the time for it. I don't know anything about the circumstances of this developer. I don't know how many people they are. I don't know if they have like a publisher backing them. I have no idea. I'm just kind of... Okay. Oh no, I'm at the beginning of the game. No, wait. Clean up pond water. I'm not at the beginning. Okay. Alright. Ah, okay, I didn't even notice the little circle filling up around the the bottom? The button. Okay, now I will disassemble you. I don't even know. There was like this really interesting Sonic X YouTube poop. I don't think my cousin made that one. My cousin made some of them. But it was just one where Tails basically just yells, "And I will crucify you!" And that's just been stuck in my head ever since. Come on, no. Get that Travis touchdown balloon. I'm a regular Steven. Whoops, welcome to Monkey Do. Let's see, maybe there's something I missed. Taunt, interact, jump, roll, slide down, sneak, item select. No, I don't think. Okay. That's kind of random. Maybe. How do I escape this fresh hell? Okay, let's take it. I don't know what happened there. I have no idea what happened there, but all right. So, what did we learn? It's not, oh, I can't believe these developers are so incompetent. It's, these developers are smart enough to playtest their game. Gosh dang it. Come on, I want the balloon. I missed the other one already. I got one. All right. Oh, the charger is back. Can I? All right. I was not able to move there. I guess I kind of maybe clipped into the wall a little bit. Okay, I'll leave this box there in case I need it later. I can open this up. It's a regular Souls-like. Oh, you can throw barrels. Wait, no, this is a... I saw a door that was locked with one of these. Oh, yeah. And also this thing here, I suppose. Oh, is that one of the filters? Wait, how's that work? I thought the filter was supposed to make the water clean, not stop it from flowing in. Oh, well. Hello, best character. My hero, we Hippos owe you dearly. Glad I could help, Lily, but promise is a promise. However, there are 2 more filters to replace on your way to the exit. Okay, sounds good. I'll be wait for you in the water. Okay. Oh, and feel free to call me to any of my pink... Those are parasols, not umbrellas. Try using that one in the rain. You'll die. Oh, okay. It's all fine. It's all fine. This is not a released game, so any jank. That icon is really funny. It looks very what if Goofy was a hippo. That was very charming. I see. Alright, yeah, no, obviously the polish isn't there yet, that's fine. But hey, I can't say I've played a lot of games where you can ride around on a hippo, so this is definitely a unique selling point for me personally. I'm in a tropic core that looks like somebody wanted to use like a hiragana katakana system, but then decided no. Okay, this is really funny. I really hope. I mean, this seems to be intentional since there's a hole in the top of the cardboard box. It's really funny that his head is partially sticking out. And I don't mean in a, oh, you need to fix this. I mean, this is really charming. I actually really like that. Okay. Okay, well, no, the hole wasn't in the right place. Actually, consider having his hair poke out a little. It'll make the guards look even stupider. And I think that might be the right tone for this game. Can I spawn in a hippo? Not yet. Oh, because the water isn't clean. Oh, that's actually a kind of neat way to progress through the story. Like, as someone with a relatively big nose, this is just unreasonable. I'm allowed to say it, because they're my people. But, alright. Let's see what... I like the... Oh, is it intentional that the hippo falls like that? That's... Okay, obviously this part is not one of those leave it in its funny things. It's just a, okay, the game is in development and this looks really funny moments. Oh, there's... Ooh, you can actually, like, explore. Damn, the music is lapping ass. I'm gonna try to talk like Sandra Bullock's character from Demolition Man. Yeah, that music, I suck with it heavy. Could you imagine if they made a new Demolition Man, but from 2025? And Sandra Bullock kept saying things like, yeah, 6'5", am I right? Okay. What? Can I just buy some coconuts and then get something different? No. Okay. Oh, you can use the coconuts to pop balloons. That was right there, and I didn't even register it the first time I saw it. That's how I should have gotten the balloon earlier. Okay. Like, I think you can actually do something pretty unique with a character that accelerates horizontally while falling. I think it just needs, like, a jetpack or something like that. Something to explain to the player, no, this is intentional, this makes sense. This is like, no, I don't know why I thought this would be a trampoline. Because a lot of games, like, have unique aspects to them. Oh, I understand now, okay. So he does get stunned when hitting this thing, but you have to unscrew him afterwards. Like a lot of games, like hit video game Adventures of Basketball that I made like 15, 16 years ago, where it wasn't good, but the fact that I did not know how to make a believable basketball character in a 2D platformer led to a lot of really interesting quirks with the movement. And even though, again, the game wasn't very good, it was unique in its weirdness. And I think, yeah, horizontal gravity could be kind of neat. Oh. Oops. Okay. That's also something that like changed my life in a really small and specific way. Because you see, like, when you go to the zoo or you see, like, a documentary or whatever, or even a movie like Tarzan, where monkeys and apes and stuff, they swing around their trees so effortlessly. And it's like, how do you even have the balls to do that all the time? Are you just that good at it? Like, sure, they're decent climbers and they evolved to be able to do this, but like, how are you this good at it that you are not afraid of it for 1 second? And in a zoo, I think it was the zoo in Nuremberg, there was an exhibit with a bunch of different monkeys. Oh, I understand. Okay, where's the filter? It's over here. And on a plaque, it just straight up said, yeah, these monkeys break their arms all the time, arms and legs, because they keep falling out of trees. And you never even, like, consider that because they're monkeys. They're perfect at that. Why would they ever fall out of the tree? And if you think about it, that's kind of beautiful message to send. Like, you don't have to be perfect at something. You just have to dare to do it at all, and maybe you'll break your arms a little bit, but that's not the end of the world, right? So I got this up here, and how do... Oh, yeah, I forgot. I completely forgot how to get up there. This way. Come on, please. Huh. I respawned before the death animation played. That's new. I don't think I've seen that one before. Okay, can you piss the fuck off? Can you get off my dick, dude? For just one goddamn second? Huh. Mr. Ribbit? Okay. Hit, I don't fucking know, HBO TV show Mr. Ribbit? Never seen it. Well, I saw 10 minutes of it and I was like, wow, this isn't for me. You know, I appreciate video games where you don't just punch through enemies and get to the boss and then kill the boss, but instead you kind of, yeah, I don't know what I expected, but he's brained it anyway. But like games where you kind of improve the world around yourself, either exactly for that purpose or it's just a side effect of what you do anyway, because that makes you feel like Spider-Man, like an actual force for good in the world. Hang on, there's a balloon over there. Oh, but I need to get Lily. I told you I'm memorizing the names. The physics take a lot to get used to. So in German, that was like 10 years ago. There was a funny phase where people who were very robustly built, like really tough, not just like, oh, heavy, but like muscly and all that stuff that is traditionally associated with being a strong person, would be called a kiste, a crate. And I never figured out why that is, but I always found it funny. And that hippo making wood noises when you jump on it, that is a kiste right there. Okay, yeah, I don't know what I expected. I don't think I can make it over there. Let's see, I need to find a different path, maybe? Because I can't throw the coconuts high enough. Okay, there's some kind of device up there. I'll definitely have to come here from the other side. Alright, I'm not in the right place here. This parasol is only there to allow me to... Wait, what's that? This parasol is there to allow me to get back to the main path once I've explored the optional path. I like the music. It is. I am indeed one of the players of this game. So silly. Like, especially because it would be like only 30 seconds more effort to make her surface from under the water instead of this way around. I don't know why I didn't just do that instead. Oh no, this is... No, okay, I want that to be open. Okay, I am mildly lost. Hippo, help me. I forgot. I keep thinking I have to press X to get on the hippo, but well, it's important that I document all of this. This is valuable data. I am a valuable data point in the development of Monkey Do. And that's what you gotta tell yourself every day. Oh, there we go. Thought I was stuck for a second. You gotta tell yourself, hey, even if nothing goes your way, even if you feel like you've lost everything, at least you're a valuable data point. You're a valuable data point to somebody. Well, probably. I don't understand. I don't quite know where to go right now, and it is mildly annoying. I must be missing something. I don't know if that exclamation point tells me where to go. I thought it was one of those chargers spotting me or something like that. I mean... Oh, I can get the balloon from here. Oh, come on. Nice. Okay, now I've done this. Like my best guess would be to get up there somehow, but I don't think I can. Like I have to get over there. There's stuff over there. But how do I do that? Because I can't take Lily across here. The water's too dirty. This over here is where it all started. I can... Ooh, okay. It takes some getting used to. Again, still. I am just completely and utterly lost. I've been here too many times. Like, I have to open this somehow? But how? Can I... I'm sure I can walk on that gate, but I don't think that's intentional. Maybe if I go there with Lily? I have to narrate everything I do, because that's the point of this entire exercise. Alright, so if I go over there, will the gate maybe open for Lily? Can I smash the gate? I really like the song. It reminds me a lot of those Tropics levels in Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Not Tropics, Savannah. Yeah, this those are very different things. I am beyond lost. Like up there is that puzzle with the filter and the elevator. Okay, I'm just gonna cheese it. No, I can't even jump. So how am I gonna sequence break? I don't know what's going on. What am I missing? Okay, well, the water is still dirty over there. Maybe this isn't even the start of the level. I don't know. Maybe I should have just, like, used my actual brain instead of just trying to brute force everything. Oops. Because, yeah, if I had, like, been thinking, I would have probably figured out that dirty water bad, go to where water's still dirty. Okay, I don't feel like I deserve that death. Okay. Oh, I was able to summon her the entire time, but she appears over there and not over here. I thought I had, like... I thought I needed to do something to unlock her here when I pressed X here earlier. Because she appears over there without much fanfare. And... Wait, is this a giant pissing hippopotamus? But no, like she just appeared somewhere where I didn't expect her to appear. Okay, well that at least makes sense now. But I am confused. Wait, I was able to go there the entire time? That's weird. Maybe I can only go through it one... Okay, I have to check, I'm sorry. Can I go through it both ways or just one way? Huh. Did I just not break the stuff? I could have sworn I did. Oh well. Onwards and sideways. Onwards and sideways. Some coconuts. Okay. Very threatening. Okay. Oh, I can climb up here. Oh. I can definitely climb up there. I just didn't do a very good job demonstrating that fact. Here we go. Ah, okay. You can press X to climb on a ledge below your feet. Okay, perfect, perfect. Now to defeat this incredibly tricky enemy, whomst I have defeated before even starting to fight. Maybe not ideal. Okay, that's probably have to get up there to drop a crate. Let's see, Lily, help me. How do I... Okay, I have to go a long way around. Got it. This zoo has way too many hippos. No wonder they're bankrupt. The hippos probably ate all the staff. I think they should make Jurassic Park again, but with hippos. And it's the exact same movie. There's like even like small hippos that can open doors. Alright. Where to go from here? Oh, I guess, yeah. And then I can climb down here? Whoa. Alright, I'll just... Okay, okay. What does this do? Yeah, that did more or less what I was hoping it would. That was pretty funny. I think that was meant to be funny, and it was. It was a very nice surprise. I think it would be cool if more things in this game kind of had aspects of that. Because there's like these rectangles on the ground marking where something will drop, for example. So it would be kind of funny if you always knew, oh, if I use this item, then this enemy will die if he's standing there, but you never know how he's gonna die. If there's gonna be a lot of surprises like that, that would be pretty funny. Thanks again, Mac, from the bottom of my heart. Now I will fulfill my promise to you, only more keepers and gates are in our way. So let's get to it. Oh, Lily, you are a card. I almost wish I had my webcam on for this. I really like swaying my head from side to side to the song. It's really nice. Oh no. Alright. Those are very nice noises. They fulfill the function of letting you... Mac, what are you doing? So I pressed sneak there. Doors OS. Okay. Kind of nice. I didn't know there was anything on that screen when you took them out. Wasn't able to read all of it. Alright, another sluice. I've spoken to Americans who did not believe me that sluice is a word. And then I explained to them what a sluice was, and they were like, well, that's not called a sluice. And I was like, oh, what's it called then? And they didn't have an answer. I'm like, why were you so adamant about telling me that that's not a sluice if you don't have an alternative? Do you think that, like, hundreds of years, thousands of years of engineering, and nobody ever thought to give it a name? Like those little dividers you put on the belt at the checkout in a supermarket? No, I dare say sluices afforded more engineering than those little dividers you put on the belt at the checkout in a supermarket. Probably should have just like said at Lidl, because Lidl is a funny name for a supermarket chain. It's always funny to me is that Lidl is like shorthand for, oh, it's European and trash. But if you've ever lived in the US, Lidl is like way higher quality than like 90% of stuff you can get in America. Oh, huh. And that is not a failure of American individuals, but a failure of the 1%. And I don't say that as a joke or as a meme. In most countries in the world, if not all of them, the only people to blame are like the richest 5 people that live there. Oh, well, I don't even have to sneak past you. Go on, just try me. Nice sting there. And that would be another way to kill that ribbon. That looks a little weird. Like, I know why you did it that way. The way the... I'm gonna show it again. The way the spout just retreats. Like, obviously it's cheaper and faster to do that than to, like, have the water sputter out. But it does look a little silly. But I'm sure you're aware of that, and it's either a placeholder or put there due to limitations. Either way, it's not a big deal. You know, I'm having a decent time. I'm not usually the biggest 3D platformer guy. But it's just a very pleasant experience so far, where if you're not a complete moron who can't figure out that the place with the dirty water needs the filter replaced, then you make good progress at all times and it feels nice. And then you get to ride on the hippo. And then you get the hear that song again. Alright. Yeah, I definitely hope that you'll be able to get like some upgrades for your scrap later. Because buying coconuts is just not worth it, considering how easy it is to circumvent enemies right now. Obviously, this could just also be very much a specifically for kids game, which is an excuse for making a game easy, but not for making a game bad. Okay, so it is intentional that the hair sticks through, otherwise they wouldn't have, they would have culled it. Good to know. Like the fact that the rest of the body isn't rendered means that the hair sticking out is intentional, and I applaud that decision. I think that was a good choice. Can I there's an arrow. Okay, I don't know why I bothered with that. Oh! I mean, what can I say? Monkey see, monkey do, am I right? I couldn't resist. Just like can't resist from Monaco, the soundtrack, The Gentleman's Collection by Austin Wintory. I love that song. I listened to it way too many times. Oh. Huh. Okay, so you can hide in there, I assume. I love the robot noises. Like, even if you didn't have, like, your own person make them, the way they're used is excellent. Like, they communicate the state of the robot so well, I feel. Like the... Hang on, can I make him lose track of me? Like this... It's such a good way of... What's the opposite of visualizing? Ah! Of audiofying, of making audible. Sponsor of today's video, that's a joke, I'm not sponsored. I think that might be illegal to make jokes like that without disclosing that it's a joke. But that way you can... Like, it's always good to be able to tell an enemy's state without having to look at them. Like a lot of lesser video games, like Metal Gear Solid 5, that's a joke, I love that game, rely on like exclamation points and arrows to like tell you the current state of an opponent. But this game actually lets you hear it. You don't even need a HUD element. Ah, I should have probably done that anyway, so it's good. It's good. I'm glad that I'm dead. Okay, where is the other switch mechanism, whatever, to open the gate? So always something that like I found weird, and I didn't. God, I really wish I had like recorded my first playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 3, because that was a debacle. Because I thought, I don't have to read the instructions, and I didn't know how to do CQC, I didn't know how to hold people up. I thought the best way to stealth kill someone was to run up to them and punch them 3 times. Oh, okay. And... Alright, that's a little weird that there's collision here, but okay, that's fine. And now I don't remember. Oh yeah! I always thought it was weird in Metal Gear games when this happens. That like the way you re-enter stealth is to not only go prone, but to like specifically press another button to hold your ear to the ground so enemies forget you faster? Or more quickly, if you want to be hyper correct. And I always thought it was weird. Like, what's the in-universe explanation? Does he like take a nap and you skip like the 2 hours of manhunt that they're engaging in? I did not know about that. My first playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 3 was marvelous. And that's exactly why I think that people I can't speak. And that's why I think that people under the age of 25 shouldn't be allowed out of the house. They can't do anything right. Well, Mac, my time with you has been an adventure, to say the least. But a word of caution for where you're headed to. I hear that grumpy rhino, Elmer, has been misbehaving again. Just don't go making him angry, should you run into him. Thanks for the heads up, Lily. Best of luck to you now, toodaloo. Oh no, Lily! Aw. Well, I was happy to help. I was hoping she would just be there forever. Maybe she shows up again later, but it doesn't really make sense for a zoo setting. I guess now I think about it, the zoo is a really good setting for like a level-based game. Because, oh, this is the reptile level. This is the... Oh. What, huh? I didn't do that. That's not... Guys. Okay, thanks for playing Monkey Do. Yes, Mac may have escaped the zoo's Savannah exhibit habitat. God, I'm so good at reading, I'm glad it's not my job. But a variety of diverse enclosures and colorful characters stand between him and his ultimate escape. Stay tuned to find out if Mac has what it takes to overcome each of the Tropico family members and the challenges they have in store for him. This was good. This was good, yeah. Like, I feel like it is a game more targeted at younger people, but not a shovelware game targeted at younger people. Um, okay, so only like 4 people are gonna watch this for. Like, if you don't know, I'm a video game translator, and I will never, ever name any specific examples for what I'm talking about when I say shovelware, because they might be a future customer and I don't want to I don't want to scare them off. No, as far as I'm concerned, if somebody has the decency to pay for human translators, then it's not shovelware. Then it's something that they actually care about. And I think Monkey Do strikes me as a game they actually care about. If we go wish list, then I will drag over the window. Oops, sorry. This item is currently unavailable in your region? Really? I saw Monkey Do. No. Monkey Do. It might not be available here yet. Idle Monkey... Monkology is right there. Okay, no wonder you have mixed reviews. Okay, is it gonna show up on the wrong window? No, it's gonna be here. It's gonna be on the right screen. Yeah, so I struggled a little bit with the navigating that one particular area, the mangrove, but I don't think that's really the game's fault. I just was so focused on talking about what I was doing that I kind of completely forgot to actually use my freaking brain. Which, just goes to show that being an idiot and being incredibly oblivious are not mutually exclusive. Who knew? Yeah, I hope this was a useful look at the game, both for potential future players and for the developers. Thank you so much for inviting me to this playtest. I really appreciate it. I always find it very fun to do something like that, and I'm going to make sure to structure my thoughts in the survey that's going to go out after this. Yeah, it's neat. It's not Donkey Kong Bonanza, but I don't think that's fair. Uh, to compare anything to like the yeah, probably the most capable team that Nintendo has. Well, the Zelda team are also really good. It's not fair to compare it to one of the definitive developers for 3D platformers in the world. But as a kind of like mix of 3D platforming and stealth, it's very nice. I think it would be really funny if there were lots of different ways of taking out opponents. If you only ever saw, like in a cartoon when there's like an X on the ground and the character and like the bad guy says, "Well, I'm obviously not going to stand on the X because then a piano is going to fall on me or somebody's going to make CSAM of my daughter or mother with cancer." But you never know what's going to happen. And usually it's a piano or a safe. And here, after seeing, oh, this drops a box on their head. That's fun. And then suddenly to have it be crushed against the wall by a relentless stream of water, like it's Bruce Willis and 12 Monkeys. I forget which movie it was. It happens a lot. That was really enjoyable. That was like a genuine moment of joy that had no caveats to it. That had no, oh, this is early, or oh, this is pretty cool for an indie game in development. No, that was just really fun. That was just very enjoyable. Maybe lean into that. That would be really cool. Obviously, animating stuff is expensive, but animating a box isn't expensive. You know, and you, especially because you don't. I really like that the hair clips through the box. Maybe change the model of the box so it looks more intentional. Um, yeah, good work. Just good work. This is really cute. If like a friend was like, "Hey, what is a video game on Steam that I can wishlist now?" that like my kids would like, ages 6 to 12. Monkey Do is rock solid in concept. Obviously, it's not finished yet, but I have a good feeling about it. I have a good feeling about it. And speaking of good feelings, I feel good because somebody heard me say these words. And if nobody heard me say these words, then nobody can prove that I am lying or unaware. Anyway, with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. Oh, hang on, I gotta stall for time to get the mid-roll ads. No, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to do something kind for yourself, a loved one, and a stranger in any order you choose. And I really hope that the stop recording button works. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Shit!